Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Mahala Monday. Thank you very much for joining us on this second episode for the day. My name is Dougal.
Right.
Yes, Rhoda.
Yeah, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the second show.
Yeah.
Very exciting show.
Yeah, that is going to be quite exciting, as it always is here on Mahala Monday. Now, as you all know, of course, all roads leads to the telethon this coming weekend for Save Our Beach Huts, which is taking place at the Blue Route Mall. And this is just brilliant because it is Heritage Week, Heritage Month, it's Heritage Day, just a couple of sleeps from now. And oh boy, are we going to make a difference in it. It's just really phenomenal. Now, and I want to point this out to you right now, of course, right above me. That is the QR code, of course, so you can definitely make your contributions as well. But what the show is all about is an interactive show as well. Okay. And we're live right now on YouTube, Facebook, so we look forward to your questions and comments. And also you can follow us and add your bits in on Clubhouse. And we've got some special people joining us today.
Oh yes, very exciting. Even before the show started, I've been laughing, and I think I'm going to have such a headache by the time this show is done. Even before this, it started from all the laughing. So, you know, I'm quite excited as well because these are guys that's put in so much effort as well for this iconic beach huts. And, you know, just making a difference to say, you know what, as where tourism is concerned, we need to look at these huts and actually everybody jumped in and said, let's help.
Yeah, no, it is.
And these guys are amazing.
They're absolutely amazing. You know what, we're going to have a big cake and coffee or something for them.
Definitely.
But by saying that, of course, this is what the telethon is all about. So just to paint you a quick picture, Saturday, 25th of this month, the telethon is taking place at Blue Route Mall from 9 in the morning, and it will take us through till 2 o'clock. And of course, there'll be famous voices answering the phone, and you'll get to meet one or two people if you're in the vicinity. And of course, you can just do the snap scan and pledge as well. And you can follow a live stream broadcast on Mahala Monday as well from the actual event, so where you get to interact and see all the people. But without further ado, 3 people who've been supporting this amazing initiative. Now, do you know what? They my friends, they my family, to put it that way, basically, to you. We've been working together for so long, but I don't want to introduce them, so I'm going to leave it to Rhoda, because they will criticize by the way I'm introducing them, so I'm not going to do anything, and I just want to say thank you to them.
Dougal, I think it's only right that you introduce your family members.
Let's do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, they have been supporting this amazing initiative of Save the Beach Huts. Wherever you are, make noise, because joining us on Mahala Monday today, Mel Jones, Daylin, Oliver, Carl Weber. Here they are. Hello, family.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello, isn't it lekker what a dysfunctional family we are?
We're so functional. Dougal called me Daylin Ovalum.
Did I?
This is my family. Let me get their names wrong. Daylin Ovalum.
Hello, Daylin Ovalum.
He said, no, he said Daylin Ovulate.
Jeez. Whoa.
Daylin, you're about to have triplet.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, family. So how do you guys not know I did any of that on purpose?
Because we know you, Dougal. You sometimes get a bit nervous and you're like, die mense gaat maak van my. I can't speak now because I'm so anxious of what they're going to say. I have no control. And you know what Daylin is like? Sometimes he's might get up and then he throw his scooters around. I mean, he's got 30 seconds at the back there and Scrabble as if he can spell.
Let's see the 30 seconds.
You're keeping up appearances, yeah?
Let's see the... Daylin, do you have 30 seconds here on the shelf?
Do you want to play? Must we play a game before we start?
Listen here, you got books there. You haven't read any of that. Don't lie. Come now. We know you can't read.
There's some comedians books here. I have read some of the books. I have. Not all. Some is most for...
read your bedtime story.
Yeah. It's most just for the look. But no. I do read sometimes. I can't anymore. I don't know. About 2 years now, my ADD's kicked in. It's very difficult to sit down and read a book. Listen to a podcast or audio book. But I enjoy the nourishment of words.
Well, once you complete puberty, the ADD will leave you.
You just say you got no food, Shay. Must I bring something over?
Please.
Must I bring you some soup? The nourishment of words. Times are really tough, eh?
Carl,
are you a reader, Carl?
Carl
Sorry, I am absolutely a reader. I'm just parked illegally, so I'm like hiding in my car.
Where are you, Carl?
I'm supposed to go to a casting now, but I parked illegally on someone's spot, and I think this person is behind me. and I'm trying to just duck
Did they
away.
park you in? Just like, that's it. Listen, I don't want to keep you. So listen, firstly, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining this amazing initiative. But let's start off there. We've all known each other for a long time. We've all worked as comedians together. We've traveled to places. Sometimes some of us had bail money for the others. Carl, you are from Bloemfontein originally. That's where you're from.
Yep. That is correct. Originally from Bloemfontein. Well, you know what? I say originally from Bloemfontein, but that's just part of my comedy. I'm originally from Pofadder.
Originally from Pofadder. Then
Pofadder. And I moved, I'm originally from Cape Town, moved to Bloem when I was a kid, and then I moved back to Cape Town a couple of years ago.
All right. And
Difficult living in Bloem by yourself when you're a kid, eh?
Yes. I was self-sufficient as a 8-year-old child. I had this beard since I was 8 years old.
Oh,
So-
my word.
I believe that. And you were
Did you
born
drive
when
up
you were
and
8 years
down?
old.
Did you drive up and down as the 8-year-old, or how did you commute?
Sorry, is he talking to me?
the voice is coming your way. The voice is coming your way.
Mwah, I love it, Daylin. Mwah. I love you.
Listen, guys, so since March last year, it's been COVID. It's been a tough time for all of us. It has been absolutely exceptional. Tough time. I mean, some of us have done some online stuff together. We did something the other day, not so long ago. We know it's been devastating. How was it for you? And I know it's not been the best, but tell me, how has it been for you? The people want to know. What did you guys do in this time?
The people don't want to know. You want to know. Don't make it their problem, you busybody. I was living my best life. I didn't have to be around people. I didn't have to go to family functions. I was like, it's COVID. We can't. That uncle that I didn't like, I was like, sorry, uncle. We can't come for lunch. Oh, it was the best time ever. And all the other people that like, can we go on a... No, guys, I want to stay at home. Now everybody want to do stuff. It was so lekker. I was at home. I was reading books. Actual books, Daylin.
Yes, because you're a reader.
With your coloring in stuff.
Yeah.
I was having a lovely time. It was a fantastic. I was sipping champagne, and then they said no more champagne. I was like, okay, now I'm having a terrible time. From then on, when they said no more alcohol, and people were saying make pineapple beer, and then I was like, no, you guys, I've never been that desperate for it.
Did you make the pineapple beer? Did you make it?
No, guys, pineapples are for salad. No.
Because I can believe that you would have.
Check yourself.
I remember as we'll be at a gig and then then Mel comes with a platter of like eclairs and little biscuits and stuff that she made, and the boys would go, and it was always the worst. If you were on stage, by the time you get up, it's gone. You were like, hey Mel, you look like the person that would have made ginger beer, pineapple beer, like proper things.
No, I was baking. You can't bake pineapple beer. I was baking and I made churros. I learned how to make churros.
Did you make banana bread?
You can fry, so you don't have to put the oven on the whole time. So I made churros and eclairs, and I made rolls, and we made homemade hamburgers. And because, you couldn't really go to restaurants, so you had to get creative with your stuff. So I was doing
Very lekker. Very lekker.
Did you make banana bread?
No. Okay. Did you make banana bread, Daylin?
No.
Why would you ask me that random?
Everyone was jumping on that craze. The bananas were
Banana
cool.
bread, yeah.
They made banana bread. Did you make?
Carl
I
made
made
something.
banana bread.
That's the...
Carl, can you
Banana
cook?
bread. Did you say banana bread?
Banana bread, it was rough. I had a headache. When you're having a rough day, banana bread.
Banana bread, yeah.
Carl,
Because your wife was going, not tonight. I got a headache.
No, the thing is,
Some banana bread.
my grandpa told me about banana bread because grandpa didn't work, so I had to cook banana bread.
Carl, we just had a shot there of where you are. It doesn't look like you double parked somebody. It looks like you're at the Cape Town police station, buddy. Are they pulling you in or something?
Are you all right?
They parked me
I
in.
need
I
to
can't
come
get
help
out.
you.
Oh, they parked you in.
They parked me in.
I
I
should.
feel like this is going to be one of those traffic violent clips that go viral. Stay recording. Stay
Keep recording.
recording.
Let's keep on recording, yeah.
Oh, it's a security.
I think it was like a guy's like, this is stop poking my bag.
Just tell the security.
Why are you poking my bag, eh?
Tell the security to leave you alone. You're live on TV now, man.
Get him in the video. Get him in the video.
Carl,
Okay, Yazzie. Okay, look.
where's is it the security?
There's he.
Oh,
Oh,
security.
Where's the security?
Morning, sir.
He's not happy. He's not happy. Carl, quickly. I know you're working on some stuff as well. Where can people see you? What gigs are you doing in the next couple of weeks coming up? Where can they find out more? How do they follow you?
In prison.
So you can follow me. Follow me. Oh, my Lord. So follow me on the social medias. Obviously, Carl Anthony Webber on Facebook, and then on Instagram, Carl Webber 9. Then also I started my own brand, Carl Webber Comedy. We're doing a gig on the 25th of September, which is Saturday.
Thanks for booking me.
And that will be at Isabella's Grill at Weinberg Military Base.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a thing for military bases and police stations. Listen, you're supporting the Save Our Beach Huts. We know you're going to be there on the day. Why are you part of this initiative, Carl? And let me just say thanks for being part of it as well.
The thing is, like, I'm definitely behind this whole thing because I'm the kind of guy, I don't like to go to the beach in my costume. I like to go there and then go to the beach huts and then change in the beach huts. I mean, I want to take my uni off in the beach hut and then put on my costume. So I want a beach hut.
Okay.
I like a beach hut. Save the beach.
That's the reason we need security at the beach huts.
That's the reason why.
The uncle with the green oni just like, oh yeah.
Listen, we've done this
like
show.
to come.
We've done the show
I don't
for
like to
over
come
a
in
year.
swimming costume.
We have tried our best not to say the word Oni. And then you guys didn't.
Okay, let me change it.
Do
So
it.
I would like to come there, change from my underwear into my leotard, and then go for it.
There we go. I like
But
that.
listen, I have to be off. Got a casting now.
Carl, thank
Thank you
you.
so much for having me.
Carl,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you
We'll
for
see you
being
on
behind this,
Saturday.
man.
Good luck.
I'll see you guys on
Good
Saturday.
luck.
Fingers
Yeah.
crossed, Carl. Make
Fingers
us
crossed.
proud.
Make us proud, eh?
Daddy loves you. I love you.
Nah,
All right, thanks, Carl.
ovulate, Daylin, ovulate.
I haven't got bail
Love
for
you, boy.
you just in case, eh? Don't phone me,
bail
phone
money.
someone else. Don't waste the one call on me.
Carl Weber, everybody.
Wish me luck. I'll see you guys.
We wish you
Everything
lots of
of
luck,
the
man.
best. Lots of
All the
luck.
best. All the best, Carl.
You've got this.
Good luck. Yeah, you got this. You got this.
Are you at the beach?
Yes.
Yes.
Where do you think we
No,
are,
that-
Daylin?
Looks amazing.
With a black shirt.
En my haar het die geminsie, you see.
With
Check Mel.
With-
Mel's gonna hit me at the end of this. She's gonna be like, stop asking stupid questions, please, Daylin. You're embarrassing us, please.
Oh my word.
Face palm.
Listen, I just want to say, I know because we were all looking forward to this. Oh, we've got a comment in from Hubert Pauls who says, a smile is a curve that sets everything straight. Panado bread and all.
Oh, Hubert Paulson.
Lekker Hubert. It's a
Lekker.
great name.
Yeah,
It's
great.
very poetic. It's
Yeah.
Poetic.
Poetic, it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, and
It
he's
certainly
very
is.
poetic.
It certainly is. But I just want to say thanks again to Carl for joining us because we know he was going to do something and it was brilliant that he still made time. So Carl Weber is going to be at Blue Root Mall. He
That's right.
will be there on the day, taking calls as well, and he might share the recipe for the panado bread as well. So definitely ask him about that as well. It's going to be brilliant.
Dougal,
Yes,
we also made the time and effort to be
I was
here.
going to get to you, but you
just
still
saying.
here. Are you still
Just
here?
thank you, Carl, because you had stuff to do. We also had stuff to do. I must do dishes now.
Thank you.
Dishes is
The
waiting
dishes, yeah.
because I'm sitting here.
I agree with it. My dishes is there, all 9 cups, and I'm one person here, but that's another story.
Yeah, but you don't wash your dishes, Daylin. You haven't washed your dishes in 6 weeks.
Taylor,
Yeah.
I've been to your place. You only have paper cups. Don't come and lie here and tell
And then
me.
you wash the paper cups and who must I drink out of that? The left
It's still got the bite marks.
That's
It's still got
out.
the bite marks on it.
That
And
outer
someone
thing.
else's lipstick. That round.
And you don't get that lipstick off that wooden bamboo. What?
Stays there.
Hey,
It
Blake.
stays there. That's for the COVID samples, the DNA COVID samples.
I don't know why you need DNA for your. Hey, yo. This, I don't actually understand what crime is happening in your house that you lifted off cups.
So now, listen, people want to know. People always ask, well, what do you do? What do you do in the day? Like normal people wake up.
People.
No, I don't want to know because I know, but I want you to say it.
Oh, yes.
People say, they go to work, they wake up. What do you do, Daylin? Okay, so Daylin wakes up a little bit earlier than most people. But Daylin, what is your day like? Because your day is done now. This is 5 o'clock. That's not coffee, that's a beer.
Yeah, look, I'm very fortunate that I've still been working in broadcasting during the pandemic. So we'll be up between 4 and 4:30 and then we go live at 6 a.m. But even though the days ended, comedy is the everything, man. So at least I was up early because then my brain could start ticking from a comedy perspective. But now I just walk and wait for the phone call or WhatsApp to say, hey, are you free? Can you still perform? Like, the funniest thing is always when they ask, are you available? I'm like, I am so available. So available. Yeah, but no, it's been tough and it's been scary because our industry's been broken for the past year and a bit. But in patches, we're figuring things out. And when I say that, I mean, at least the industry is opening up slowly. And hopefully we get more work. Sorry for being so serious, but this is a genuine space we find ourselves in, or at least me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're not the only one. I think it is a sentiment shared with all performers.
He is the only one. People like
Why are you not the only one, Mel?
Mel's getting booked left, right, and center.
Yeah.
People are phoning me to say, can you book Mel Jones for us? I'll get it, don't worry, I'll get it.
Listen, I'm not getting paid for it.
So
they are asking me to come work.
Daylin,
Please, can you come do this thing? We haven't got budget.
Oh, yeah.
have you had that? Sorry, have you had that? You just said it now. Because it has happened to be somebody would phone me, and I'm not going to mention the comedian's name, and they say, listen, we've got this gig and we need like an MC. Can you possibly give us the number of this one? And I'm like, why are you phoning me then? Have you? I've had that. I've had that.
Look, this is a weird thing we're in now because people have access to us. I'm always happy that another comic's working, but I genuinely answer with more sarcasm when they ask me for other comics' contact details. It's like, so weird. Surely you didn't have to answer or message me. But I'm happy that other comics are working when they are. I'm trying to be very positive. It's important.
Listen, for what it's worth, and I know we say this whenever we get the opportunity, but I also want to publicly state that the two of you are phenomenally talented. You are amazingly hardworking. You are an inspiration to really thousands and thousands of people, well beyond what you've even comprehended. Mel, as one of, and let's be honest, you have taken many young comedians by the hand. You've shown them the ropes. You have guided people. Like after a performance, we all go through the thing of like, this works well, that works well, and all of that. And Daylin will attest to it. I will attest to it. We've all done it. But you certainly,
she took me by the hand the first time I met her, but it wasn't a comedy. It was just such a beautiful experience.
Stop! This is how rumors spread. Stop telling people things. Stop. This bra wants people to have some sort of weird viral Skinner story that they're going to spread. He's been trying this for a long time now. This is why young people don't ask you for your number. Because you're like, he likes older women. This is why you are blocking your own.
You are blocking your own.
You can't even deal right now.
Mel, you...
Speak now.
Put your mask on because clearly COVID's not your biggest problem right now.
Daylin,
I can't even with this bra. Like really. No, here's the thing. I think that comedy is one of those avenues where you sit and you literally just forget about everything. You don't remember that you have any issues. You don't remember that when you are laughing, none of the problems in the world exist. So for that moment, there's an escape that is priceless. So when people have the potential, why not sit there with them, spend a few moments of your time, share some of the wisdom that you've gained while you have, because some of it's trial and error. A lot of comedy is trial and error, and a lot of what we do on stage either works or it doesn't. Then we go back and we rework it. There's no cut and paste. There's no specific guidelines. There's only you are funny or you are not funny and you have the potential to be funny, I think that people who have done it, it's like I don't remember what the who's the saying was by, and I paraphrase, but it's something along the lines of, on the way up, please don't forget to send the elevator down, because people often forget when they're making their way up to the higher floor of whatever industry they're on. They forget that there are people down there who are equally talented, if not more talented, who can help the industry as a whole. It's not about you. For comedy, it's never just about you. It's about you, it's about the people who you are on stage with, and it's about the audience as well. And I believe that comedy is one of those last bastions of just escape.
It is.
Live.
If it is not the only, and I love the analogy that you said there with the elevator. It is just brilliant. And in fact, Hubert Pauls is adding on that, and he says laughter is always and will always be the best form of therapy. Now, Mel, just given what you have said there, because the show's almost becoming serious. For like 2 years, it's been how difficult. And I was thinking, this is like a mistake. We're not going to control them. And I'm just glad.
Dougal, we are multifaceted human beings.
Yes.
We can do laugh. Then we can do, let us just be philosophical for a moment and speak. You know, sometimes you have
Because I want to talk. Yeah, because I want to talk about the hats and stuff, but you touched on it. I mean, you know what, and let me just share this as well. Some of the best times I've had in my life, you know what I mean?
at the beach huts.
No.
Chala?
Yes, I've had some good. I've had some good times there. The point is, no, some of the best times I've had was with you guys. And the
I
thing
thought you were going to tell us about how your child was conceived.
Well, but the point is, some of the best times were with you guys, and you weren't there for the conception. But I know I spoke to Pitt not so long ago, and Pitt won't mind me telling the story, because Pitt said to me, I actually asked him, I said to me, what was like one of the worst gigs you've had in a long time? You know how Pitt is. Pitt is like, well, there was one. I was on the stage, and this guy came up to me and said, how long are you still going to be? Because Oswald Pool spiel. So I want to ask you guys that. We've all had those gigs where it is just completely difficult, embarrassing stories, it just goes sideways, you know, but you get through it and it's etched in your mind for life. Mel, let's start with you. Do you have any of those?
Dougal, you were there.
I'm not saying
you
anything.
and I both know what that story is. You were there when this man listened. So we were in Caledon. And we were doing this lovely, it's a fairly decent room. It's nice and sophisticated. People have dressed up a little bit. But then there's this drunk wimpy in the corner, and Kurt Conrad was hosting, and you'd been on, and so now I'm supposed to go on. No, I was supposed to. I was
hosting. I was hosting. Kurt was going after you. Yeah.
You were okay.
Yeah,
so you were hosting, and then I go on after you, and then this wimpy comes walking straight towards me while I'm on stage, hands outstretched like this.
Oh my word.
He wasn't grabbing the mic. That's not what he was aiming for.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Wimpy came. I see Dougal rushing to kind. I don't know if he was trying to tackle the man. Anyway, so they removed this man, and then not too long after that, the man tried to urinate behind one of those long posters. You know, one of those, the stands, the ones with the stands, the roll up posters.
Oh my word.
And then he thought that was the bathroom.
Oh my word.
Because lekker drunk beyond his squabble. And then we were all like, I was a trooper.
You were a trooper.
Did you continue?
She continued.
Yes, I was a trooper. I was like, and then it proved my point, because remember I talk about how people ask me why I'm single, and that is in a nutshell why I'm single, because that's the type of person who approaches me.
Listen, I laughed that night. But it was It was laughter from just the natural funny, but it was also shock and horror. It was like, what is this guy doing? Like, because you think is he just playing along, and you were so professional, Mel. You were handling the situation because it's that grey area. Is this man serious or is he just playing along? Is this part of the show? Is he just and you were so professional until that happened. We were like, okay, this guy's a bit weird, and then everybody thought it was done, and then he came back for his callback, which was to pee next to the stage. I mean, I laughed that night. It was like, I mean, you couldn't make it up, but you were so amazing. Daylin, I'm too scared to ask you.
Sure. I've never had that.
Anyone tried to?
You never had
That's
that.
a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. What I really liked about that, and I genuinely feel that the comedy community has this, because we're that close. We stand up for each other in different spaces. So the fact that Dougal popped in when something could have happened, like, well done, Dougal. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
that's important. Mine was at Sergeant Pepper. Do you guys remember Sergeant Pepper in Long Street? Yo, guys, this is the first, and I was so angry with myself because this is the first and only time I walked off stage during my set. So I get on. So for those who don't know, it's majority tourists. But the tourists that are there don't know that comedy is happening. They're just there eating burgers. So now there's about 12 people there, which for that room was a decent room for laughter, small venue. And I come on stage, it's a tough night, but you must know comics. We all have this hero syndrome where if everyone's dying, we're going, nah, I'm gonna be funny. I'm be funny. So I go on stage, start off, I'm like, oh, wait, what's up? How you guys doing? They didn't even acknowledge me as a human being that was on stage, man. You know when they continue with life like you're not there. You're not even there. I wasn't there. Then I was like, okay, here's the deal, man. I did my opening gag, didn't work. So I'm like, I don't mind if it's not funny. I just want you to cheer. If you're listening to me cheer, nobody cheers. Now I'm going, hey. We must 2 minutes in here and I feel invisible, man. So I go, okay, I'm gonna do 3 things, right? I'm gonna do 3 things just to, like I'm hosting, just to get interaction.
Yeah.
If I get no interaction from you, then I know that you like legitimately don't care about me on stage. I do the 3 things. They don't care. They don't laugh. There's dead silence. You're hearing cutlery. You're hearing laughing about them with each other. And then I said, as a joke, I went, cool, thank you. That's my time. My name's Daylin Oliver. And then usually they clap when you go off. No one clap. They just, it's like, okay, I'm really gonna go now. Bye. And I walked off stage and I went to go sit in the corner and I was like, what happened in my life? What life choice did I make that I'm invisible as a human? I was so emotional. I'm like, I'm sure they knew I was up there. Yeah.
I think we've all had those. I think everybody's had it.
Acknowledge that you can hear me. Just acknowledge.
You must have. You know what, Daylin, let me be honest to you and Mel, to have reached the levels of performance of comedy where you guys have reached, you had to have those nights. Because those are the lesser nights.
I honestly love the tough gigs because it makes you a strong comedian. It's that thing of going, when you're starting out, you're so ill-equipped to deal with. It's like being an adult. You're ill-equipped to deal with life as a teenager when you start your comedy journey. You think that your 5-minute set is all you're going to do when you come up on stage. But then you just develop the isms and your skin you get duck filming.
Yeah.
You learn how to adapt and those tough gigs make the sweet rooms even more magic and makes you appreciate it more. I don't know.
A good word is nuances, Daylin. Nuances. You can use it in Scrabble also.
N-U-I. New one in.
So listen, you must have had gigs that you absolutely love, or even not a whole gig, but there must have been that one moment of interaction or that one magic moment that is just etched in your mind forever. I know Mel has got 1,000, so let's start with you, Daylin.
Yeah.
Do you have one that comes to mind right now?
Bro, I think we've got so many, but from my side as a still young performer in the comedy industry, like starting and working alongside someone like Mel and then just growing in that space and having, like you said earlier on, where she passes on the spells of wisdom, and we speak about it all the time. Just seeing her navigate through different rooms, through
Yeah.
difficult rooms as a youngster, and then starting out as peers and then becoming friends. That's such a cool thing about the comedy industry, because we get to work with the heroes that we grew up watching. You know what I mean? So now slowly but surely that knowledge gets passed down, and this isn't a thing of, oh, you're trying to cook fried. This is such a blessing that I don't think we see as artists, especially with comedy. Like, take football. You can't be in the industry for a year and play with Cristiano Ronaldo. You can be a comedian for a few months and be on the same bill as a Mel, who's in that second generation club, the Cape Comedy Collective days, as a Stu, as a Kurt, as a Dougal, etc. So for me, as an artist, that's the priceless thing, because the magic is off stage, where you learn by listening to the people who paved the way for you. So as a performer, thank you, Mel. Thank you, Dougal.
No, well, you don't have to thank me, but you know what? You absolutely spot on, because Mel, I don't know if you recall this. There was times where we would sit at the bar after performers, and you kind of wait for Mel Jones to go over, and I want to Mel, sorry, can I ask you a question? And I want to get your input, because your input is so valued. I mean, apart from the fact that I think you are just simply the best.
Amazing.
You're absolutely amazing. And all the corporates, please book Mel Jones.
Book Mel.
Book Mel.
And if she's not available,
Daylin,
book
and
Dougal.
Cole.
If he's not
You
available,
can get
book
my
me.
number through Dougal. In fact, call Dougal or Daylin and get
And get your number that way.
get
Mel,
my
do you...
number from them.
Mel-
Don't call me direct. It's so
Come
much
on.
better.
Because I know you're a wonderful person, and I want to say this, but I mean, when you started out, were there people that taking you by the hand, likewise, like you have shown for other people? Because this is not the first time that people have mentioned that. I mean, we say that amongst ourselves all the time. Like, if you want advice or anything, go speak to Mel Jones quick.
No.
Were you on the recipient of that sort of benevolent gestures? Were you a recipient of
There
that?
was a very different comedy industry when I started, because everyone was kind of in their infancy. So when I could get little pulls of wisdom, because when I was the little baby on the big lineups, when I was with Mark Banks and John Flismus and when I was on the lineup with those people, I kind of just literally hung around backstage and grabbed onto every word that they said. So, and also there weren't a lot of women doing it. So I sort of almost had to train myself, because what works for men doesn't necessarily work for women.
Oh, yeah.
There isn't the same, we are not speaking with the same voice. We're not, we don't have the same frames of reference that work in an audience. Not everything that's relatable to a male audience is relatable to a female audience. So there was that sort of juggling act, but it was, a lot of it was trial and error, but there was always, I think, especially in Cape Town, there's always this huge sort of vibe of camaraderie. People generally, and it's not even just young people asking old people for advice, or people who've been in the industry for a long time giving people who've just started advice. Sometimes people who feel that they see something that works and they'll go, listen, Mel, because we've got that kind of relationship. I've got that kind of relationship with some of the comics where they'll come up and go, why don't you try this? And that to me is very cool. It's not like just the one who's got the most experience is the one passing down the wisdom.
Yeah.
There's this interaction and this exchange. And I don't necessarily think that I have all of these huge encyclopedias of moments that I go through where I'm like, oh, that was a flippin' amazing time. Guys, that was the best time ever. I think for me, it's more the subtle nuances, Daylin. When I go backstage after the show, or when I'm downstairs at the bar after the show, or when I'm hanging out, and the audience members, I can remember like times where women especially come up to me after the show and said, you know, I've had such a terrible week. And when I was sitting watching you, it cheered me up. It was so awesome. I wasn't even thinking about how terrible. I wasn't even thinking about the tough time I was having at work, or the horrible time I was having with my husband, or my children who were giving me grief. I wasn't thinking about the stresses and the strifes of the world and my life. I was literally just sitting there, and all of it just went away for a while. I forgot that I was having a terrible week. And that, to me, is a lot more priceless, a lot more valuable than those big laughs or those incredible stages where everybody adores you and people want pictures with you. I think that, to me, creating those moments of just bliss in a world where people aren't necessarily having the best time, that for me are those are the good moments.
Do you know what, on that, because we want to talk about the huts quickly, but I just want to mention that, because I've been privy to those conversations where, and like you said, where females would come up to you, and I would always think to myself, but yes, so yeah, I was also in the show. I'm not saying anything about me, but I say that jokingly. But I must tell you, Mel, and really, really say that it is one of those industries that was very male lopsided. But because of people like you, there started to be females making serious inroads, and you know what, a person can only say thank you to that. But I want to talk about the huts quickly. Hubert had a comment on there on the screen. We're going to put it on there as well. Hubert says, laughter is always will be the best form of therapy. No. Mel, ek likes you. Oeh, ja,
no pause.
Support our local artist. If you like it, buy it, support it. You guys are absolutely awesome. You know what? Amen.
Thanks, Hubert.
Amen.
Support.
Amen. Amen. So
aren't you working today?
Say again. Go again.
No, he's using the Wi-Fi at work.
Yeah, he's most definitely.
Hubert is net. Come here, guys. I got the password.
So listen, Saturday, it is Heritage Month. It is the telethon happening. Save our beach huts. I mean, this is you guys are born and bred Capetonians. You love the city. You are the pride and joy of the mother city, most beautiful place in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, we've got these amazing beach huts. And now there's this huge telethon happening on Saturday. What made you guys decide to throw your weight in on this initiative?
Well, I got a call. It was very early in the morning, so I wasn't thinking properly. So, for Humanity Projects, they called me early, and I was like, "Can you do that?" I was like, "Yeah." And then I realized, oh my gosh, I'm kidding, guys. The beach huts are on postcards. The beach huts, foreign people come here, people, previous colonizers, they come here and they stand and they take photos by the beach huts. These are tourist attractions. So yes, it's all great, and yes, it's functional, all that kind of thing. But when you go, like, imagine Muizenberg without these things.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine St. James without it. They need the upkeep. Imagine you have a Wendy house in your backyard, and now you haven't upkept it in a long time. Now you want to come, oh, no, I got a space come. Then people come, oh, my deep is my lip. People don't want to be around. Don't let these, I'm not comparing it to Wendy houses, by the way, because if we had Wendy houses that look like that, then even Caucasians would have Wendy houses. I'm just saying. But they are not a national treasure, but they are a local, provincial treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not let them go to wreck and ruin because we couldn't decide to contribute the smallest little thing. And I know it's difficult. People don't have a lot to contribute at the moment. But if you do have, don't think that your 5 Rand, your 10 Rand, your 20 Rand won't make a difference at all. It absolutely will. Also, come there and harass people at Blue Route Mall.
We're gonna
I will
get
go to the
that
coffee shops and I'll be like, listen, that extra tip that you want to give here.
That's it.
Don't have another slice of cake. Come give this money that you were going to spend on the cake.
But maybe there's going to be somebody selling panado bread. Who knows?
Oh, no.
Daylin, why? Daylin, why are you behind the initiative? Because you told me you used to play there behind these things.
Yes. Well, the same thing with Mel. I was actually the call before yours, Mel.
But you were up already.
I don't know if For Humanity Projects has 3 minutes between a certain time in the morning. I don't know. I'm teasing. They did amazing work. We thank For Humanity Projects for contacting us. Like, this is dope, man. I grew up, fortunately, I was allowed on the beaches, and I say that very seriously. As a Lighty Musenberg and St. James. This is the funny story. I looked very Caucasian growing up. So my daddy would leave me on the beach and then just watch from a distance. Play, my boy. Play.
Go play.
Play. I can't fetch you, but play. So we used to play by the beach huts, man. I grew up in Retreat, so St. James and Musenberg was up the road. We used to go. We used to try to surf. You know when you try to bodyboard with your body on the wave, but you weren't going forward at all. We used to that Superman bodyboards. St. James was awesome. The catwalk, that whole space. So the houses form part of the beach economy that we grew up in, man. And for it to go to ruins is so sad because, like you said, Mel, it's a local and provincial treasure. The color that it adds, even if you're just standing on top of the bridge, looking at where the pat was or is, and by the super tubes, and you're looking down at the beach huts. Similarly, if you're taking the train, you'll see all that color. So it gives life to the vibrant city of the mother city and the locals. And I mean, sometimes if you're chilling, depending, it could be 10 a.m., 12 p.m. You can see smoke coming from the beach huts. That's also a local treasure that a lot of the locals add. It's not even a chimney, it's just smoke coming from these individuals.
From vaping.
They're vaping, yes, Mel, they're vaping. So we want them to vape, you know? But legit. This is very important. Save the beach huts. Get involved.
You can jump in here, Dougal, please, because otherwise he's gonna go complete. Just stop this.
No, I just let him do what he does. Let him do what
On a serious note, like Mel said, all contributions are small. Or small contributions are welcome. All contributions are big contributions. And even if you can't contribute financially, just share it on social media. That's contributing as well. Share it, like it, comment on it, just to get traction so that the word can get out. We want to spread it far and wide and get the money of the international people because they like coming here and using it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, listen, I can only say that the success of any initiative is only just as part of the team. And when you guys came on board you supporting this, it definitely adds such huge traction. And and because you both believe in that, and it is also something that is so important, and especially when we speak to our heritage. But where we are as performers, of course, we're heading into what is normally a busy time and stuff. What are you guys busy with now? Where can people come and check you out? How do people get in touch with you? Because for all, they're going to do end of year functions, and we're speaking to all the businesses we own because you guys need to be phoned. They need definitely to be phoning you. Yeah. Where can people see you? Daylin, are you busy with anything right now? Where can people see you perform in the next couple of days, weeks, months?
I'm laughing at Mel doing her hair. Getting ready. Look, I'm at Vibe. There's a new gig that's been running in Cape Town, Vibe, at the hotel in Greenpoints. It's a really cool spot. Great people, great hospitality. That runs weekly on Tuesdays. I'm there. I know Mel has been there. She is there. Just from the local club circuit, Shireen's Cuisine in Grassy Park is starting again. There's Armchair in Obs. There's Trenchtown in Obs as well. Mel can give a few more if they are. So the industry is picking up slowly but surely. I don't have any of my own shows yet, hopefully soon, but just go out there and support club comedy infusion in Long as well, and just support the comedians, man. You can go to my website, DaylinOliver.com. All the details are there, and just support the artists and support the initiatives like the Beach Huts. It's important. So thank you.
Thanks, Daylin.
Thanks,
Mel,
Daylin.
where can people catch you?
Well, I'll be at some live comedy. Sorry, Daylin, they didn't book you.
Mel.
I'm going to play Scrabble.
Actually, Vibe is one of those weekly gigs in Greenpoint that's really picking up. And it's a beautiful venue, so go check them out. Every Tuesday. I will be there in October, I think mid-October sometime. And then on the 24th, Shireen's Cuisine, which is also one of those incredible gigs, because it's one of those gigs where it's completely unexpected. You arrive and you go, oh, what kind of place? And then you sit down, beautiful food, incredible comedy. Well, on the nights that I'm there. Anyway, incredible. And then that's on the 24th. That's on the Friday night. They usually do it on a Saturday night, but because the public holiday is happening, they can do it on the Friday night to the 24th. And then we're gonna hang out at Blue Root Mall on the 25th. So if people want to come and hang out with us, some of the comics will be there, but I'm sure there'll also be other famous people. People, if you don't know who they are, go ask them, because that's currently the culture of celebrity here in Cape Town. People
Who you? Who you?
Is that Oh, you say? Tell that And then I'm also doing Nature's Pharmacy, which is in Stellenbosch on the 2nd.
I've heard of that one as well.
It's on social media. Don't go to my website. I haven't updated it in 2 years since pre-lockdown. So don't go to my website. Go to Mel Jones Comic on Instagram and Mel Jones on Facebook.
Brilliant.
That's simple, man.
Lovely.
Listen, guys, man, what can I say? I can just say thank you. Thank you so much for making time, for just catching up and giving people some insights and what it is, and of course,
some great laughter.
And just supporting this amazing initiative. And as always, we just wish you all the best, the love, the warmth. And just wish you everything of the best. That's all I can really say. But we're not done yet because, Saturday we're definitely doing the telethon. Daylin, Mel, do you have any final comments, questions, anything you want to add? Any questions for Rhoda?
For Dougal.
Do you like working with Dougal, Rhoda?
No, okay, no more questions. No more questions. Thank you.
Quiet awards because that's Dougal doing Dougal right now. But I'll sort him out
Are you
after the
alright,
show.
Rhoda?
I'll
Are
speak
you
to you
alright?
later, Mel.
Tea.
Yes.
What's it
I
like
think we
working
need
with
to
Chester
talk.
Missing's older brother?
Listen here.
Listen, we used to do this when we used to hang out off the show. Then I used to walk behind him and I used to make like yes. Chester Missing.
I must actually phone Conrad. Thank you.
Phone Conrad.
Phone Conrad.
Actually, he must come and Chester must bring Chester and then you and Chester must go walk around the mall. And that will be like the most hilarious.
Look like he's twin.
You're not helping. You are not helping.
It's my turn to get you.
You're not helping.
Lekker, Rhoda.
Lekker, Rhoda. We have food. Take him out, Rhoda. Take him
I'll
out.
take him out.
Listen, guys, I only have love, peace, and lots of respect for you guys. Thank you.
Kindness.
And warmth.
Humanity. Oh, yeah.
And all those wonderful things we have for you, and we wish may your stars shine as bright as they ever been, and just be the brightest things. And thank you for what you do, not only for the city but for the country, and contributing to everybody's just well-being, mental well-being, just
definitely.
being doing what you guys are doing, and just keep it up, just keep it up, and we wish you all the best. And thank you for coming on to the show. Also, thank you to Carl. I hope things go well with him. We was parked in and I didn't
He's gonna phone Mel. He's gonna phone Mel soon. The one phone call.
No, we must phone Carl and find out if it's okay, guys. I don't know if the security took him away.
Yeah. We'll have
Actually, check. Maybe he's done. Do you think he's done?
No. No.
He forgot the lines.
No,
He forgot the lines on the. He forgot the lines on the casting. He forgot the lines.
Wait, guys, I can do it another way. Let me do it another way.
I know I said the lines in banana bread, but seriously, banana bread is my...
Banana bread.
Banana bread. Banana bread.
Thanks, guys.
Mel Jones, Daylin
It was so
Oliver.
nice to see you guys.
Yeah, it was fabulous.
Thank
I
you,
enjoyed it.
Daylin Obulus.
Fabulous.
Yeah. What is your name
I miss you
again?
guys a lot. I miss the comedians. I can't wait till we see each other and hang out. I miss you guys a lot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't wait to MC a gig where you are on the number. Ladies and gentlemen, Daylin Obvious.
Thank you.
You're not going to live this one down.
Yeah, it is what it is. Liquor, applause, boo, and all of that. Daylin Oliver, Mel Jones,
thank you.
love, peace, happiness. Thank you. That's all we can say.
Rhoda, Dougal, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
very
Go
much.
support the beach arts people.
yeah.
Donate.
Thank you very much, sir. Mel, always good catching up with you. Thanks as well. Take care.
Cheers, guys. 25th is payday.
Yeah.
Most certainly. Mel Jones, Daylin, Oliver, everybody. Those are absolutely amazing individuals,
Oh, yeah.
really phenomenal people. And of course, also thank you to Carl Weber, who joined us earlier in the program. Yes, they proudly support the Save the Beach Huts initiative, Save Our Beach Huts initiative. The telethon is all happening on this coming Saturday at Blue Route Mall. It will be there from 9 o'clock through till 2 o'clock. We will obviously be broadcasting live from there as well on Mahala Monday. But the most important thing for you is, like Daylin said as well, get involved. Send out the tweets, send out the Instagram post, get the details out there. Let's get everybody around this. They are absolutely iconic, they are absolutely beautiful, and it is up to us to, of course, safeguard them for future generations. And you know what? That's the essence of what Heritage Day is all about. Look, listen to that now, right? And then you don't have guests interrupting you.
It was quiet now.
Yeah, you can see, I
I'm
couldn't get a
telling you.
word in.
It's very
Really?
seldom somebody quiets you down, Google.
Yeah, oh, they were ganging up on you. Weren't helping, Rhoda, because you supported this Chester thing. Anyway, Mel Jones, thank you for joining us. Daylin, Oliver, Carl Weber, thank you very much for being here. Of course, if you like this program, please don't forget to like and share that.
Share.
Right above us, of course, that is the QR code. Please make use of that and donate. Couple of days to go, and then
That
it
is
will
right.
be the telethon that is happening
Oh,
place
what is Mel up
at
to?
Blue Route
Oh, yeah,
Mall.
Mel. Oh, yes.
All right. Is that
With the screen at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, yeah.
And the
QR code.
Yes.
QR code.
I thought we said bye to them.
Oh, we gone.
No, we
Can
don't go. You asked us to stay. Now you stuck with us.
I thought we were until 2 o'clock.
No, it's no
Aren't we
two.
until 2?
No, it's no two.
Someone got free data. I
Angela Gorman says, guys, thank you very much for supporting the Save Our Beach Huts campaign. And that wraps it up from us.
Definitely that wraps it up from us.
Thank you for watching. We will see you on Saturday at Blue Route Mall for the Save Our Beach Huts telethon. We will be live, be able to pick up your phones from, answer your phone calls from 9 o'clock through till 2 o'clock. Come and meet some famous faces and definitely make a contribution and share it. Let's raise enough money so we can fix all these huts. And of course, remember, this is going to be a big thing. For all related videos with the Save Our Beach Huts, simply just go onto the Mahala Monday page and have a click there, and you can see exactly what the initiative is about, and of course who is supporting and also who will be benefiting from it. But most of all, it will be all of us.
All of us.
That wraps it up from us. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to you for watching. From myself, Dougal, and Rhoda.
See you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you. Officially.
No?
They're just leaving us here.
Skofte men.